Hey guys, welcome back to Call of the Wild, and yesterday's video was a lot of fun, but I'll tell you what, it took a ton of time to make that happen. And not only that, I think that some of the whitetail and blacktail at this point are, I guess, like, kind of bugged to where they don't come into the call right away. If you wait long enough, eventually they will sort of come past you, and that's what we had to do. I don't know if it's because of the new update that kicked in or what, but sometimes it seemed like I had to wait 20 minutes in real life just for the buck to come out, whether it's the big one or the small one. It didn't make a difference. I would call constantly and they really wouldn't come in. So I want you to know that it really took a long time to make that happen, but in the end it worked out pretty good. And now what I want to do is try and do kind of the same thing, but see if we can't hunt some coyotes. We're not going to be doing tree stand hunting for coyotes. I mean, we might try that, but we'll see. But what I want to do is, since now the only arrows that we can use is the 300 grain small game arrows for the coyotes, I think this is going to be pretty cool because these arrows here, right, they're kind of like the judo points. When I was a kid, we used to use these for squirrel hunting, and it basically gives you a better chance at hitting the target because it kind of, it's like a wider broadhead basically. And except for it's for small game. So in this case, to use this for coyotes, I don't know, it's going to be interesting, and I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully we can get out there and find some coyotes to take down with 300 grain small game point arrows. Well, I just saw something that you really don't see every day. I saw a massive whitetail buck, and then I saw a rare in the same herd. I'm pretty sure it was a buck. In fact, this should be the zone from them right here. Maybe not. No, that's a coyote, which is what we're looking for anyway, so that's going to actually work out nicely. Only one coyote here. But I want to try and find... Okay, that's a female. I really want to find those whitetail guys. Oh, they're there. There's the piebald. Okay, just my luck. It's a super small whitetail, but it is a rare. Oh, there's a coyote. No, that's a different coyote. Oh, perfect. Okay, guys, change the plan. We're going to go for the coyote. We are sneaking around the backside of the lake here, and we're going to try and loop around to the left side. We're within about 80 yards away from this coyote right now, so if we swing out here, we should be good. Okay, guys, so we just got to about 60 yards away from this coyote, and I just got a call from a female as well. So something tells me that there just might be a whole pack of coyotes over here. So let's just say we're not going to just take the first coyote that we see. There he is. Alright guys, we just snuck up to 32 yards away from this coyote here. He's bedded right behind this tree, so we got a little bit of obstruction in between us and him. And also it's starting to rain a little bit now, so I'm kind of hoping that the rain lets down for one, and for two, maybe we could try and slide up on top of this rock and get a better angle at him. Well, doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So I guess we're gonna be taking him from the ground. 30 yards out. So if the rain would just kindly calm down, it's a definite goal potential. It's a real nice coyote. So I want to try and slide over just a little bit more. Unfortunately, we can't get up that rock, but gotta get over just a little bit because, like I said, he's kind of obstructed behind that tree right there. But how would this work? That could work there. Slide over just a little bit. Perfect. There he is right there. 27 yards away. Let's draw back and make this happen. Boy, I can hardly see him. I'm not going to take that. I can hardly even see him. Wow. I guess it's because of this fog, huh? The fog, plus it's because he's behind that tree and I can only see his neck. It's a little bit risky, but I think we should be able to, because if we can get up a little bit higher... Oh, negative on that. Major negative. Oh my god, we got deer all around us here. I think this might work. Okay. Let's see how it works. It's definitely gonna work. Should have been smoked. Held it right behind the front shoulder. Let's watch him. And I lost sight of him right about there. Oh, he's down, guys. He's down. Look at that. You can see him right in our sight, right there. Right where I last saw him, he piled up. So let's go over here and go see how we did on our shot first off. Should have been, yep, that's vital. Definitely a nice hit. And he ran right over here. So with the 320 grain small grain arrows, or the small game arrows, they're gonna run a little further than the 420s, which that's to be expected. And let's see how we did. That's gonna be a gold. Double lunged him at 29 yards out, 50.1. So just like I thought, it was a really nice shot. But even with the double lung, he still ran about like 40 yards, which honestly, I like that a lot. That is pretty sweet. In my opinion, I think all animals that if you don't hit the neck and or spinal cord, they should run at least 50 yards. They shouldn't really drop. So the fact that this thing ran a little ways, I'm really happy with that. And that's a nice coyote to start off this hunt. It really is. Now, it took a long time to get close enough to this coyote, and then as you saw, once we got close to him, we still couldn't take the shot. Yeah, because we could have spotted him and then tried to highlight him like that, but I wasn't about to do that. I wanted to do it the real way, and we waited till we could actually see the whole body in this coyote, drew back, held for the center of the lung, and we definitely smoked this coyote. So that was pretty awesome. We ended up taking down a nice coyote with a bow, but now, let's see if we can't find another one. But first, let me show you where we just found this coyote at. We're over here by Mushroom Lake, which is just to the south of High Lake here. And the outpost is the Chille outpost. The zone is right here from 11:30 until 15:30. We got here at 12 o'clock and we sat here for like an hour and 15 minutes to try and figure out how to get a shot on that coyote. But basically what we did was we came over from this lodge here, went straight south, and then cut over because the wind's blowing directly this way here. So there's no way we could have got this coyote without coming from the top part here down, so that way we had a really good wind. Well, I know we're not really elk hunting, but we got a decent bull right here. That's a real decent bull, and I hit the wrong button. Oh man, back up, draw back, come on. Got him! Holy crap! Oh man. He was about to bolt. And he's piled up right there. I think it was a decent 4. Oh wow, that was an amazing shot. Especially the fact that he was about to bolt and the other elk pretty much blocked the arrow. But luckily we squeezed one off. And we got a gold out of that. Wow, look at that. Ended up squeezing off a double lung at 27 yards out. And a 275 gold bull elk right there, taken down with a bow. So I just came across this pack of coyotes, and one of them looked like it was a pretty decent sized one. I know it's hard to tell sometimes, but this guy, I mean, he was either a big 6 or a 7. It was hard to tell. There was about 5 or 6 coyotes there, and I think one of them should be at least decent. So we're going to see if we can't figure out where they're going to go, and try and put the sneak on them with the bow. Alright guys, we got a female coyote coming right towards us here. I think we're going to take her down. Got her! But nonetheless, this is really good practice, and that was a walking right lung heart shot. Perfect shot on that female coyote, and 1,800 cash. So we've been tracking this pack of coyotes for about 15 minutes now, and every single time we get close to them, it seems like I always find fleeing tracks. So I don't know if it's because of the wind or what, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get in front of them. I think if we can get to the left side, swing wide to the left, all the way around, and come back from the opposite side, we should be good for the win. But right now, the wind is definitely not in our favor. Okay guys, so I'm pretty sure I just saw our coyote. I don't know if it's him or not, but I definitely saw some movement in this brush right here. It's really hard to see, but one of them is definitely a coyote, and we're going to try and get a little bit closer. I'm going to say it's probably going to be him. I really hope it is. That's a huge 7. He's 20 yards away. Alright, let's get our bow. We're zeroed in for 20. Got him! I can't believe we snuck up so close. Alright, so definitely looks like we have a really good vital hit here, and I saw him run this way. But where did he go? Oh, check this out, check this out. Okay, so I found some more blood right here, right? And then he's laying down right over here. So this could potentially be our first big gold coyote with the 300 small game point arrows and the bow. Well, let's take a picture of him. It is a 7, so he's going to be a pretty decent sized one. Let's pick him up and see how we did. I don't want to have that there so you get distracted. But he's going to be a gold, a big gold. And we hit a little bit high. He was only 13 yards away, but still got a right lung with the 300 grain small game point tracer arrows and the bow. 52 score on that coyote. So that is pretty close to like a small mythical coyote right there, which I am really happy with that. And 1100 cash as well. But coyotes are not easy to hunt. I mean, let me tell you what. The other day I was hunting one for a long time, and it was a max weight potential coyote. I tracked it for, I don't know, probably like 600 yards, and then I found out where it bedded. But it wasn't just a straight line, it was zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. And then finally I found it bedded, and I was about ready to take the shot, and well, let me just show you what happens. Well, I just tracked down this coyote for a long ways, and I was really hoping he was going to be diamond. But he's still a monster. And it's going to be our first coyote that we'll try and take down with... Oh man, why does he have to start moving? I don't think he's going to go anywhere, is he? Traveling? What? Why? Where are you going, dude? And he's a very respectable coyote. Not only that, I think he's going to be our biggest coyote since the update. So let's definitely get him mounted. I mean, who knows? We might find a bigger one. But for now, that is a beautiful coyote. Oh, and let's grab our arrow. And one more thing. I do want to show you where we found this coyote. Now, here's the way that I found this coyote. I was actually over here hunting for some elk. And I found a zone right here. Right? But this zone said that there were 6 coyotes at this zone. I only found a track from 2 coyotes, but one was like a medium-sized male, 39 to 50 pounds or something like that. So from 11 until 15:30, we're at the very north end of the map at the Norden outpost. I have a tent here, but I don't recommend putting your tent here, actually, because the wind blows this direction. So what I had to do to get this coyote was I had to loop all the way around and come in from the backside just to get all the way over to where we started. So I would recommend keeping your tent over here somewhere, or just, I mean, most people probably have an outpost here where you could just go from your outpost, kind of loop around and then come in this direction here. Also, there's whitetails here too, so yeah, come here 11 until 15:30, and that's where the coyotes are. Alright guys, so I just caught eyes on a real nice whitetail buck. Now I know we're not hunting whitetails, but we have the M1, and that's not a bad sized buck right there, but there was... That might be... That's him, that's him! That is a huge whitetail buck right there. And a bull elk, but he's about 190 out. Kind of trotting out there, but I think we should be able to get on him good enough to be able to take a good hit. Oh! Wow. That was a little better than I thought was going to happen. But there goes that other buck way out there, and we have an elk out there as well. But here's our buck down right here. Looks to be a pretty good one as well. I'm going to say that should make somewhere around 220, 230s. Beautiful whitetail buck as well. Let's pick him up. 242. Ended up with wow, that shot right there was right on the money. 209 yards out. Looks like we had a left lung, liver, stomach. Double lung, liver, stomach at 209 out. That's a beautiful whitetail buck right there. Well, I told you we were going to get that coyote mounted, and we definitely did. He scored 52, and he's going to be our biggest coyote so far with a bow and the 300 small grain arrows. So it's pretty cool that we actually are able to use the 300 small game arrows now, because for so long we've never been able to use those. And for my opinion, I always thought that we should be able to use those judo points, is what I call them, for coyotes, because they are small game, right? And now that we can use it, this is technically our first coyote that we've been able to use with the 300 small grain arrows. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope this video is helpful for you guys, and I hope you find some coyotes because of it. Let me know. I really appreciate all your comments and the feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.